Scarlight here, and welcome to day 4 of the Trial Titans versus the OU tier. We have updated the team. Cannot wait to see how it performs now. Hopefully it performs better than it did on day 3. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. First up we have a pretty threatening team with Dragon Pulse, Iron Crown, Great Tusk, Garganacl, Dragonite and Hooper Unbound. I'm guessing they're going to lead with either Garganacl. Could also see the Dragon Pulse. So I'm just going to lead with Trickster to see who they want to go into. They do just go into Dragon Pulse, which is awesome. We Arc Choice Scarf, so we should outspeed and get the KO instantly, which is amazing. Again, no one really expects Trickster to be Choice Scarf. They always expect to be Choice Banded. So that's awesome. We get rid of one incredible mon on the opponent's team. As they will switch into Great Tusk, we can just happily go into tier here. As they will just opt to set up the Stealth Rocks, we can just go for the Carmine. We should be able to take any type of Ice Spinners. As they will go into Hooper Unbound, which does make a lot of sense. I think we can actually just tell it here, go for another Carmine. As they will opt to go for knockoff, so they are physical. So we will just go for Strength Sap here. As they opt to go to Thunderbolt, so a mix-up. So we get back straight up to full. We can now just go for a couple Magikarps. And we're in a very, very good spot at the moment. As they will opt to just go for Thunderbolt. And we get a nice little damage off here. We can just go for Carmine again, because that's still doing quite a bit of damage. As we can just go for another Strength Sap, get back to a nice decent amount. Now we can just go for the Magikarp again. Get some nice recovery back. And yeah, we are looking in an amazing spot, as they will opt to go for Psychic Noise, which does make sense. So they do lock us into Shadow Ball now. But we still get the KO, which is fantastic. And the heal block has ended. So we could potentially see Dragonite here, maybe Telenormal, and going straight for the Extreme Speed, which I don't think we can take, but we are in an amazing lead at the moment. Yeah, so Dragonite will come out. They will go for the Outrage. Did not see that coming. But we should be fine, because we can just go into Sasuke here, go for Substitute. And we just need to wait for them to really just get confused. So we just go for Substitute one more time. As they will opt to just go for Outrage. They will now get confused. We can just go for Substitute. They do get the hit off, which is unfortunate. I'm actually going to Glare here. To really try to punish the opponent. As we will end up just going straight for Substitute again. And Sasuke will go down here, but we will break the multi-scale. As they will opt to go for Outrage yet again. And now they are confused. So we can just go back into Trickster here. Go for a nice triple axle. And we do land, and this should just KO. Which is awesome. So we get rid of a massive threat. Could definitely see Garganacl maybe coming in here. Or the Iron Crown. Which Iron Crown could potentially reverse sweep. So I'm a bit scared of that. As no, they will bring in Great Tusk. All we've seen so far is Stealth Rock. So I'm actually just going to go for Yona. As they will opt to go for Rapid Spin, we can just go for Trailblaze. As they will opt to go for Ice Spinner. We get our Trailblaze off. And they reveal to be Rocky Helmet. So we can just go for the IV Culture now. Force the Terror, which is fantastic. As they will opt to go for another Rapid Spin, which does make sense. They do get the Ice Spinner off. So I think they actually just might win now. I'm not too sure. We can just go for the knockoff here. As we take the Ice Spinner, but can we get the KO from this range? We do. And oh, it looks so tough late game here. We actually have to go into Joey here. Yes, as they will go Garganacl. So now we can just Shell Smash. And that should just be GG. Let's see what the Gorgonaka wants to do. They will just opt to Soul Cure. We can now just go for the Earthquake, get the KO, and that's GG. Awesome first game. Let's hope this trend keeps up, and let's go into the next one. The next game here, we have a bit of a threat in Gomora right there. Others are Great Tusk, Hisuian Samurott, Hatterene, Gholdengo, and Dragonite. So again, just go lead off with Granny this time. Predicting the Gomora, we will just tell her straight away in case they just want a Sludge Wave. And just go straight for the air power. Now, I'm not a big fan of telling Granny this game in particular. But I think Granny will still put in a lot of work, as they will switch out into Hatterene. Very interesting. We can just maybe opt to stay in here. I don't really know who we could switch into. We could potentially go to Sasuke, which I can definitely see. So yeah, let's just go Sasuke here. Let's see what they want to do. They do just decide to Nuzzle, which is a bit unfortunate for us, but we can get a nice substitute off. And then see what the opponent wants to do. They will Mystical Fire, which really is beneficial to us, as we unfortunately miss our first Leaf Storm, as they will opt to go for Psychic. Sasuke will go down here, but it does potentially give us, as they will just opt to go for the Draining Kiss. We could go into Fiona here, go for the Swords Dance into Trailblaze. That could be a potential play here. We could also just go Trickster, but I don't think Trickster will KO Hatterene from here. So yeah, we'll just start off with Swords Dance. Maybe we might force a switch in. I don't know who into, as they will opt to stay in, go for the Nuzzle, which does make a lot of sense, but we can definitely still Trailblaze up. So it's not the end of the world, as we get fully powered, which is unfortunate. I am just going to go for the Ivy Cudgel here. Very unfortunate so far, getting very unlucky, as they will bring in Dragonite. And that does a lot of damage to Dragonite, which is fantastic. We can just go for the Ivy Cudgel again, in case they want to Dragon Dance. They will just stay in Extreme Speed. We can actually bring in Tia here, go for a nice Calm Mind. I don't think they would want to stay in. Bit scared off the Hisuian Samurott with this mom, as they will just go into Gholdengo, which does make sense. We can just go for Shadow Ball here though, get some nice damage off. We do force the Terror, which is fantastic for us, and we do get a lot of damage off, which is fantastic. However, I don't think we'll be able to take a Shadow Ball, so we'll have to switch into Granny here. But Tia does look very good late game, especially if we get a couple Calm Minds off, as they will just go for the Make It Rain. Does a lot of damage, but doesn't KO Granny. We can now just go for the Air Power and get the KO, as they will opt to go for Shadow Ball, and they get the KO on us, which is a bit unfortunate. But we can now just go into Trickster here and just go straight for the, I was going to say knockoff. It is our best move, as unfortunately Gholdengo will hit the Focus Blast too, and we are in a very bad spot here. I am going to Shell Smash, see if we can take a Shadow Ball, as they do get the switch out, so this could just be a reverse sweep now. As they will go into Hisuian Samurott. We do have the Bullet Seed, so we don't need to worry about Focus Sash. Same with the Gomora. Yep, 2 Bullet Seeds will definitely KO. So this is awesome here. This could be another Joey comeback. Again, this is the main reason I wanted to keep Joey on the team, because I was really considering, because we got rid of Frosty with the Aurora Veil, maybe we want to have a chance to set up that much. But no, we really do, because Joey's just got natural bulk and can force switch outs, as we will take care of the Gomora. They are most likely going to go into Dragonite here. We do have the Rock Blast. If we don't miss the Rock Blast, we do probably win from here, which is fantastic. A nice reverse sweep from Joey, as they will go into Great Tusk. If it's defensive, we'll have to wait and see. No 4 hits will KO the Great Tusk, which is fantastic. And yeah, nice 4 switch out there. Maybe they just expected the Earthquake. And we can just go for the Rock Blast here, as they will opt to go for Extreme Speed. And yeah, we get the KO, and yeah, this is just GG. And they do forfeit, so GG, very, very close. 4 is down and out there, but no. Joey with air sweeps yet again, and let's go into the next one. Next matchup here, quite threatening team. We have Great Tusk, Zamazenta, Primarina, Raging Bolt, Iron Moth is going to be a massive threat to the team, and Dragapult. Go lead off with Granny, predicting the Great Moth. No, they do just go into Dragapult. We will just Telewater here, because I think we need this Mon Telewater to against the Iron Moth and just go straight for the Picker Beam. As they will opt to stay in, go for the Dragon Dart, and this will get the KO on Dragapult. So one nice offensive member down. We still have our Tree Scarf as well with our Trickster, which is fantastic. Don't know who to go switch into now. We could potentially see Raging Bolt. Yep, Raging Bolt is definitely going to be the switch in here. And we could switch into Joey. I'm just a bit scared of the Dragon Pulse, but I think they might go for the Thunderclap, so we're just going to go into Joey, as they will go for Draco Meteor. We do take the hit. We can just now go for a nice Earthquake and really get the Raging Bolt so low, which is fantastic. Unfortunately, Joey will go down here. But now this actually brings in Tia in, and we can just go for Calm Minds. No reason not to. And Tia looks phenomenal this matchup, as we will force in the Primarina. Now they could Psychic Noise here, as they Telegrass, go straight for the Moonblast, which does make sense. We do go for the Makugacha, get some nice recovery back. We can always just go for the Strength Sap here, as they get the quit, unfortunately. It happens, which is very unfortunate though. So we could just go into Granny back here, go for another Fickle Beam. Ah, but that is so good. And they get another quit as well, and the special attack job, which is so unfortunate. In fact, we're just going to go into Sasuke here, as they will go for another Moonblast. Massive threat this Primarina is now. We can now just go back into Granny and then just go straight for the Fickle Beam again. But yeah, this is most likely GG here, as they get another special attack job. So Primarina has went crazy this game for them. But in fact, we could still win here, because we can go for the Swords Dance. We can go for a couple of Trailblazers, which will be very, very good for us. Moonblast is going to do a lot. Yep, so we get the KO on the Primarina finally. We get this nice speed boost. But Thunderclap might just KO us from here, which is the issue. As they will go into that play, we can just go for the Trailblaze Aviculture this time. Oh, as they do not go for the Thunderclap, we do get the KO, which is fantastic. So Fiona looks fantastic right about now. As Zamazenta will come in, we can just go for the Aviculture. Hope for the quit, we didn't get it. And Body Press will take us down. And unfortunately, at this point, we are locked into Flower's Trick. But very, very close game. Very close game indeed. Unfortunate that the quit happened. We really had a good time though, and that's GG, and let's go into the next one. Next matchup here, we have a very interesting team. Wow, can't wait to see what this team can do. They have a Galarian Slowking, they have a Maushold, which we haven't seen in a long time, Magmazone, Mamoswine, Frostmoth, and Iron Hands. Very, very scary. Just go lead off potentially with Sasuke here, as they do want to lead off with Iron Hands, so we can just go for the substitute. See if they want to go for the Swords Dance. No, they do have the Ice Punch, which is quite scary. So I do just want to get damage off on Iron Hands as we miss our Leaf Storm, unfortunately. And yet they will KO us with an Ice Punch. Getting so unfortunate with these misses here. I don't know how we can really take Iron Hands out from this position, which is scary. And we could just go into Tia. I don't think we'd be able to. Yeah, we can just go into Tia. Go for the Teller here. Go for the Machigakia. As we are faster too, can we get the burn? No, but we can take the Ice Punch very, very easy as they reveal to be Teller flying. Can we get the burn at least? No, we do not, unfortunately, and they will just go for Drain Punch. We can now just go for Shadow Ball, as they will opt to go for Drain Punch yet again. We did force the Teller out, which is fantastic. They also forced our Teller out, which is unfortunate. We can just go to Fiona here, go for the IV Cudgel, get the KO. Definitely not down and out just yet, as they will go into Mouse Hold. We are slower. They are definitely going to go for Population Bomb, so maybe our best switch in here is Granny. And yeah, that does so much damage to us, but now we can just go into Trickster, and no reason not to knock off, it's so free here. And we are nice and close scarfed. But Joey can sweep late game here. If we manage to get a Shell Smash off at any point, and we do get the knockoff on the Magma Zone, as they reveal to be Choice Specs. We can just go Fiona here, as I'm predicting the Flash Cannon, yep. And they do get the Special Defense Drop, which is unfortunate. We can just go for the IV Cudgel here though, get the KO. And yes, as they will now go into Galarian Slowking. I'm actually just going to stay in here, IV Cudgel, get a lot of damage off as they will go for the Thunder Wave. But we get the KO on the Galarian Slowking, which is fantastic for us, as they will now bring in Frosmoth, which I did not expect. Oh, they're hoping for the full power, which is quite scary to be honest. So let's hope we don't get it. We've been unlucky, a bit unlucky so far, as they will keep going for Substitute. We do get fully powered here, as now they can go for the Quiver Dance. And we get fully powered twice in a row. So yeah, this is most likely GG here. As they will go for the Substitute yet again, we get powered for the third time in a row, and it really has not been our day. Unfortunately, as we will just go into Trickster now, we can just go straight for the knockoff. I don't know if it'll be faster from here, no. And that is GG, unfortunately. Maybe I should have just switched out into Trickster. So my bad on that, and let's go into the next one. Next game here, massive threats being Alolan Ninetales, Walking Wake, Salamence, so many massive threats. And they're definitely going to be setting up the Aurora Veil. So I'm going to lead off with Fiona here, predicting the, Ninetales. We can just go for the IV Cudgel. And get the nice crit as well, which is fantastic for us. We can now just go for the IV Cudgel again, and get the KO, which is fantastic. But now, so Salamence will come in. And we can just go into Tia here, as they will opt to go for Dragon Dance. We'll have to Tele Water here, and just go for some Strength Saps, as they will do a dual Wing Beat. We get our Strength Sap off, which is fantastic for us, and now we can just go for the Carmine, and then go for the Strength Sap again. And hopefully you can get this a bit worn down, as they will opt to go for Dragon Dance again, which is completely fine. They are most likely going to go for Outrage here, and storing the Aurora Veil turns is going to be fantastic for us. Joey looks phenomenal late game, as that's what they will decide to do. So we'll go back to full HP, and then we can start now lowering their attack, and really just take advantage of the confusion too. So we'll just go for Strength Sap one more time, as they are forced to stay in an Outrage. And yep, the audio avails are now gone. We can set up Carmine yet again, get to a nice +2, as they will go for Canyon. We will just go for the Machigacha here, and they forfeit. So that was a very quick game. Nice reverse sweep right there. Tia was phenomenal that game, and let's go into our final game. Here's our next matchup here. We have Landorus, Skarmory, Gholdengo, Weezing, Inteleon, and Hisuian Samurott. Very interesting and bit scary team, to be honest. We could predict the Skarmory lead. I'm just going to lead with Sasuke, as they do lead with Skarmory. We can get a nice free sub-uses off, and then start grailing. But very scary Skarmory. We can just now go for the glare. Mons that look fantastic this game. Definitely Joey if we can get the Terror off, as they will opt to go for Brave Bird. So they do have the Brave Bird, and that's what I was really scouting for. So right here we could actually switch into Tia. We can definitely take a Brave Bird from a Skarmory, as that's what they will do, and then we can just go for Strength Up and get all our health nice and back, as they will opt to go into Gholdengo, which does make a lot of sense, and they do have the Good of Gold ability as well. So this potentially could be a free nasty pot for them, which is very scary. We'll have to go into Granny here, as they do opt to just go for the Shadow Ball. We can just go for the Giga Drain, get some bare health back. They could always switch into Galarian Weezing. If it's not neutralizing gas, if it's levitate, it completely rolls us. So that's perfectly fine for them to do, as we will break the balloon, and that's what we wanted. And we can take one other Shadow Ball and just go straight for the Air Power, unless they go for the Make It Rain. They will go into Shadow. They will go for the Shadow Ball yet again. And now we will just go into Trickster, so we can take the Shadow Ball. And with Gholdengo gone, Tia looks phenomenal. So we will go into Trickster, as they will just go for the Recover. So we can just go for the knockoff here onto the Skarmory, which is fantastic. Get some nice fair damage off, as revealed to be Rocky Helmet. We can just go for the knockoff again. So it's Stealth Fox, Brave Bird, is it Roost, Body Press? And no, it is Roar. As they bring in Fiona, so we can just go for the Agricultural and get the KO from here, which is fantastic for us. Don't know who they go switch into. Maybe Galarian Weezing would be the correct play here. No, it's Landorus, which is surprising. Maybe they might just go for the U-turn. So once they in and go for the Agricultural, they will just opt to go for the U-turn. And that is Choice Scarf. It was faster than us, so we know the Landorus is Choice Scarf, which is handy to know, because that means Joey can definitely take a U-turn, as they will go into Inteleon, which does make a lot of sense. Inteleon is faster. They can just go for the Ice Beam right here, and we can't really do anything to stop the Ice Beam. So unfortunately, we got to let Fiona go down, as no, they will just go for U-turn. We could see maybe Gholdengo again. No, it's Hisuian Samurott we see. So we can just bring in our Trickster here, go for the Foul Trick. We are Choice Scarf, so we'd be able to take the hit. Force in the Galarian Weezing, and we should do quite a little bit of damage. Yeah, 22% is not too bad on a Weezing that's resisted. We will just go bring in Tia here, in case they just go for the Sludge Bomb or Flamethrower, as they will just go for the Toxic Spikes. So we can just go for the Strength Slap here now. In fact, no, I will want a Shadow Ball. We will Shadow Ball, as they will set up another layer of Toxic Spikes. We will now just go for Strength Slap. I don't think they will bring in Gholdengo here. Yep, they do opt to stay in. We get back to full, as they will now Dazzling Green. We can set up a Carmine, and Tia looks very threatening to the team now. As they will just opt to go for another Dazzling Gleam. So Dazzling Gleam, Toxic Spikes, Drain Steam, Pain Split could be the moveset. But we are in a very, very, very good position, as they will just keep opting to go for Dazzling Gleam. But we can just go for Strength Sap, as they will bring Hisuian Samurott on the Strength Sap, which is fantastic. We can now just Terra Water, go for the Makagacha. And yeah, I think we just might win from here, to be honest. I don't see a way where we could really lose. As yeah, they will go for the Sleeper's Egg. We do just go for the Makagacha, get back to full HP. So this is a fully Hazard team by the looks of it, with a nice Choice Scarf Landorus for late game potential sweeps, which is very creative. As they will just go into Landorus, we can just go for the Shadow Ball here. There's no reason to as they go for the Grass Knot. And we get the quit, which really didn't matter, and we get the forfeit, which is fantastic. Tia has been putting in a lot of work today. The changes at the moment are going so well. We won 4 games, lost 2, so we really are getting back up there. Hopefully we can get not a below win rate with this week's team. Hopefully you can climb back up. We are slowly but surely. And I'll see you on the MVP screen. Welcome back to the MVP screen, and again, still the MVP for the Trail Titans is Fiona, now with 24 KOs. But there is one member, I'll let you know now, that's Joey. That is only 3 KOs behind, so definitely going to be a bit of competition between them two. Honestly, the team really performed well today. We're definitely against some threats, and we managed to overcome them, such as the Salamence, and yeah, it was really good to see, and I hope these improvements really do keep showing that was good, and hopefully you can go back to a good win to loss ratio. But yeah, the team's performing really well so far. Really happy with it. We've had some unfortunate games today as well. Getting quit twice with the Moonblast against the Primarina. We could have won that game with Tia, which is just a bit unfortunate. I misplayed on the one game with the Frostmoth. I should have just switched out into Trickster. Because even if they did go for Quiver Dance, we would have broke the sub, and then we would have still been faster. We could have just went for the knockoff, and yeah, sadly we didn't do that. So that was my bad. We had the potential to win that game too. So overall, the team really performed well. Really liking the Choice Scarf tech on Trickster too. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe. And most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day.